Hi, it's Zoe Napier here from the Zoe Napier Group from Essex, and we cover Essex and South Suffolk. I've just been on a Zoom call with the Property Academy group, and we've been listening to Roger Martin-Fagg, who's a behavioural economist, worldwide, well-known behavioural economist in what's happening in the marketplace today. Now, what's interesting listening to Roger is that the UK has outperformed its expectations of this year. That's great news. That's something that's really positive to hear. We also have heard that despite what we're reading in the local news, what us Brits are reading in the local newspapers, is that is not what the perception is from the worldwide. Britain and the UK as a whole is seen to be a pretty stable economy at the moment. And what we're also seeing is investors from the USA are starting to put their money in property in Great Britain. So that's all good news. Now, what we've found in particular in the southeast is that London and the southeast over the last 2 years, basically the property prices have been overpriced. So what we've seen in the last 18 months is a slower market pace and a period of time, an 18-month period of time where property prices have had to be adjusted. And basically it's all about the southeast now being at the right price, property prices being adjusted to right pricing. Now, I believe that we're at that level of the right prices for many properties. Buyer's perspective, yes, I'm not going to deny the fact that it's a buyer's market, and it has been a buyer's market for the last 18 months. However, don't rest on your laurels, because I've seen over the last 4 decades in the business, in the industry, that buyer's market can pretty swiftly overnight change into a seller's market. And that's what we're starting to see. Don't wait for the economists to tell you that the last 3 months they've seen the market pick up, because that's when buyers are going to start coming out in full force. That's probably going to be in the summer, late summer, that you're going to hear that. But we're seeing it as property professionals now. So at the moment, you've got interest rates where you can probably get a 3.99 fixed rate for 5-year interest rate. We are looking at the interest rates being probably the best that they're going to be for some long while. There is rumours that the way the American economy is going, that's becoming unstable, that interest rates might in fact rise in America, and it might be that Britain has to follow suit. Hopefully not, because we're trying to suppress it, but it might be that we have to do so. So now is a good time to fix a mortgage rate and to buy. And also, like I say, the prices have adjusted to being the right price. That's a great time. Good time to borrow, good time to buy. Now, that's going to turn pretty quickly, because what we're going to see, as soon as you hear that the property market is starting to pick pace, then that's when more and more buyers are going to come out. And then that's when the competition amongst buyers gets heated up, where more than one person wants a property, and then that's when property prices start to take the turn to start increasing. So from a buyer's point of view, no better time than to buy now. And from a seller's point of view, stay sensible with your pricing. You know, as trusted professionals, we advise on whether the offer that you've got and the position of the buyer is a good person or good people to proceed with. And it's all about what you're looking to do and how motivated you are, and to why you're wanting to move on. But all in all, we're expecting the next 6 months to be pretty good, to see a steady increase in traffic, if you like, a steady increase in buyers coming out, and hopefully a good improvement to the second half of this year. Hope that helps, and look forward to reporting further when I hear more.